morning, Foley High School. Will you please stand for a moment of silent meditation and remain standing as we honor our nation in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. And now, join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Foley High School. I'm Caitlin Ebert, and I hope that you had a wonderful Mardi Gras break. Now let's go catch up with the crew, because this is the Line Pride News.
Good morning, Foley High School students. I need to review a few things about lunch with y'all for just a moment. We've had some issues that have come up that we need to discuss. I want to remind you, not make you aware, but there are a couple of new things that you need to be aware of also. First of all, during lunch from this point forward, the library will be off limits from the cafeteria. Now, if you want to go to the library, if you do not eat lunch and you go to the library at the beginning of the period, that's fine. But once the tardy bell rings, once you're in the cafeteria, we're not going to have anyone leaving the cafeteria to go to the library. We've got too many students who are bypassing the library, going throughout the school, roaming in the halls, what have you. So no longer will you have the privilege of going to the library from the cafeteria. Once in the cafeteria, you will remain there. The only place you can go is to the restrooms that are right there at the cafeteria. Also, students, the halls are off limits during lunch. If you're caught in the halls, that's going to be a referral. Too many students are roaming around the halls. Those are not supervised during lunch, and that's not an area that you're supposed to be. The pavilions out back, the break area of old, there's no one supposed to be eating lunch out there. That is an unauthorized area. We do not have supervision back there. And that's also going to be a referral from this time forward. We walk out there, you're eating lunch, that's a referral. We've tried to be polite and remind people, but some students just keep on doing what they want to. So your actions are going to cause a reaction by us, and it's going to cause discipline action for you. That also brings up the fact that the only students allowed outside to eat lunch are seniors. That is a senior privilege. That is one of the privileges that we reserve for seniors to make it an interesting thing to make it to your senior year. So if you want to eat outside, you must be a senior. Now, Miss Bernadette Wynn, one of our librarians, has created some senior cards. We will get those out to your homeroom teacher either Wednesday or Thursday. And from this point forward, seniors, you'll need to have that on you to be outside. And if you don't, then you're going to get a referral. We're trying to make it your privilege, and you can help us do that by keeping your card with you. Students that do not have a card, again, that's going to be a write-up. We've tried to be patient, and you've exhausted our patience with this. And now we're going to issue the cards to seniors, and we will require at some point, Coach Fizz may ask you to identify yourself and prove that that card is yours. So we're already thinking ahead of those students who might want to borrow your card, or juniors or what have you, get their friend's senior card. If your senior card is taken up, you won't get a replacement. If you lose it, don't know what the solution is to that yet, but if you loan it to someone, you won't get another one. You'll lose your privilege. So seniors, you will have to have that card once they're issued to be able to go outside and maintain that privilege. And I will tell you that privilege only exists as long as the trash continues to stay picked up out there. I think the other thing is we've had some students going out to the parking lot. That is also absolutely not something you can do unless you have permission from an administrator or Coach Fizz, who supervises the cafeteria for us. So the parking lot is off limits unless you have permission. The last thing I'd like to talk about is food delivery. We do not have an open policy for food deliveries on campus. If your parent or grandparent wants to bring food to eat with you in the cafeteria and eat lunch with you, or just come eat cafeteria lunch with you, that's fine. But not sisters, friends. We do not have parents dropping off food. We do not have an open food policy. That's just not possible. It's not something we allow, so we need you to make sure you stop that. From this point forward, food taken up will be confiscated, It will be held, and maybe you can get a hold of it after school. But we do not have a policy of food delivery unless your parent or grandparent is coming to eat lunch with you. We thank you for your attention to these matters. Some of these things are new. You'll pick up on it. The rest of it, same thing's been going on at Foley High School. We appreciate your effort.
Team Patrick bracelets are on sale in Miss Lorenzo's office for $2. All proceeds will go to support Patrick and his family. Please donate to this worthwhile cause.
Attention all FHS students. Are you interested in becoming a Foley High School peer helper? If so, fill out an application to take for a course next year. The deadline of peer helpers application is Friday, March 7th. So stop by Miss Champion's room 406 to get yours. Now let's check in with the peer helpers and see what peer helpers is all about.
Basically, peer helpers is a group of kids who just want to help other students, especially if they're going through a hard time and they need somebody to listen to them.
Once you advance in peer helpers, you get the opportunity to tutor and mentor kids at other schools.
A large part of peer helping is actually talking with people and interacting with them. So it works the same for this class. We go out and we talk with each other and we interact with each other because you can't learn how to talk to a person by only reading it from a book.
And if you're having a bad day and just need someone to be there for you, we're always here.
So pick up an application in 406 and turn it in by Friday.
Prom is fast approaching. Emily's Closet, a prom dress giveaway, is coming Saturday, March 8th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Farmers Federation Building in Robertsdale. If you would like to receive or give a dress like this, please see Ms. Beverly in the AP front office.
Good morning, Foley High School. Welcome back from your long weekend. Now we have a few birthdays to announce. On the leap year day, February 29th, we have Heaven McClintock. And on March 1st, we have Nelson Escobar Rodriguez, Kayla Marie Diaz, and Josiah Escobar. Happy birthday.
And we have more birthdays to announce for March 2nd. Sadara Packer, Markel Scott, Courtney Smith, Sandra Hartstock, Babe Blackwell, and Bethany Esquire.
On March 3rd, our birthdays were Patrick Grumbly, Lamisa Wheeler, Desarius Horn, and Joseph Bexey. Happy birthday to you all.
The birthdays from March 4th were Danny Contreras, Tawanda McCants, Sandra Alexander, Joshua Woodruff, Naomi Yance, and Miss Gorosky.
Today's birthdays are Romello Harris, Jordan Lyman, Miss Bridges, and the Lion Pride News' Shelby Hoffman. I hope you all have an awesome day.
Hi. Good morning and welcome to Science and Society. I'm Dr. Sheldon Cooper, BS, MS, MA, PhD, and SCD. OMG, right? A, I rarely kid, and B, when I do kid, you will know it by my use of the word bazinga. 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 I was expecting applause, but I suppose stunned silence is equally appropriate.
If you're into music, I happen to be a human beatbox.
Really?
Big bang theory, big bang theory, big bang, big bang, big bang theory. Time to rock old school, ho. Time to rock old school, ho. Live long and prosper.
What time is it?
It's shout-out time with Shelby!
Today's shout-outs go to senior Kendall Racine and freshman Adrian Strickland. Have a great day.